Hey guys,
it's
the
the
Elfies.
It is now past 2 a.m. and we are here to romance a dad.
I'm feeling great.
Multiple dads.
My sugar high from my Dutch bros kind of depleted, and
I never had a sugar high.
I'm always sugar high.
Alright, so usually we use a randomizer to decide which date we're going to go on, but we want to keep this episode kind of short because the last one was fairly long. And Lindsay informed us that Robert and Damien's first dates, from what she can remember, are shorter, so we're going
Because they don't have mini games.
So we're going to do
I
Damien,
remember,
because
so...
I want to... Never mind. So yeah, let's do him.
Woo woo. How do you do? I finally decided to join this information superhighway.
Lindsay has to read by
I'm not
herself
entirely
again.
sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest in
spend time with
Victorian
your son?
fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter.
Man after my own heart.
On a Friday night, you're most likely to.
Listen to true crime podcasts while I taxidermy my newest specimens.
If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be?
A coffin.
What are your turn-ons?
Pronouncing bosom correctly.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
A bat.
What's your favorite movie genre?
Foreign art house horror.
What's your ideal date?
It's night. We are at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin.
That's what I
The
want.
music drums to the beat of our hearts.
What do you never leave the house without?
An upside down cross.
I spent a lot of time thinking about.
Mortality salience.
A man after my own heart. This, if you guys don't know, this is my type, clearly.
You chose the wrong boyfriend then.
Yeah, he's gonna watch us be like, fuck.
Damon seemed really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I should hang out with him to get him to know him a little better.
The odd ones are the most fun. I'm just saying.
I navigate to Damien's dad webpage and type out a message.
Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime.
I sit there for a minute before I see that Damien's typing.
Did we type like that before?
Yeah.
Like, I thought we capitalized. Okay.
Oh, I
No.
don't know.
We are a
But then he
different
keeps
dad now.
typing. And typing. Man, is this guy writing a novel? I leave
Yeah.
the computer to make some coffee. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee and make Peter finally
He
Damien's.
doesn't understand how to use computers.
Lance. I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter, for, as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in as gentlemanly manner as I would have
Yeah, you
liked.
kind of bitched
Oh,
about
whoa,
talk,
there's
right?
more.
I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden, should it please you. Till then, adieu. Yours, humbled, D. Bloodmarch.
How romantic.
I stared at the screen and reread the letter several more times.
Hey, Amanda. Can you help me with something?
Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples.
No. Can you interpret this for me?
We're just really stupid.
I turn the computer to Amanda and she squints at Damien's message.
I just don't understand NetSpeak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now?
Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing, Dad. See, Dad. Kids got over saying LOL and LMAO or whatever, and decided that what they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s.
So what do I do?
Where's your pen and quill?
What?
Oh my god, we're fucking idiot. Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill, Dad? How will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball?
It's not gonna click. Okay, now I know you're messing with me.
Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Or...
So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you?
like the first 5 pages, and then I read a review of the movie. Still got a B though.
Great, so what do I say to Damien?
I got this.
Amanda reaches over and types on the keyboard. Amanda hits send and smiles at me.
Well, I suppose that's that.
I make the short
That's a
walk over
sexy
to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor,
us.
estate. The
That's us
Gothic
pulling up the
architecture
Dutch Bros.
looms above
I'm
the
that
other
one.
homes in the cul-de-sac.
That one. and
This
those
is what the
beautiful.
Elfies bungalow looks on the outside, but then you walk in, it's like pastel shit.
Really though?
I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. That doesn't seem
No,
to
I feel
be
like there's
one.
gonna be something inside that's more me than these gargoyles are.
I pull a large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker back, and a hollow sound echoes throughout the house as I strike it against the door. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the oil portraits of who I assume... Oh, foyer. Sorry. Of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams.
That's me.
Shut behind me.
It's like a horse dog.
Gorgeous.
It's a dinosaur.
Hello?
Mr. Obama?
Hello? Is anybody there?
Silence, and oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting an ominous shadows against the
He's
wall.
hot.
Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damon? Is that people?
See that? Is that a people?
Lance, pleasure to have you in my home.
I look up and see Damien saying that the majestic
Look at that
staircase with
Dorito. Oh, fuck.
walking candle holder.
You see how those buttons are barely like
What's
staying on?
what's
They're
with the
popping
door
open.
slamming shut? Oh, sorry. There was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked. I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings. I like oil paintings.
Cute. Oh, he's so
Right.
hot.
Right. Please, let me show you around.
Are you kidding me? He's so hot.
Okay.
Damien
Sorry.
leads me around this
Sorry,
house,
guys.
showcasing this problem. Last time you screamed and moaned loud.
Oh, yeah, no, I was
that you
damp.
gave me. Sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason.
Oh,
This is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I've been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling.
We walk past the door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster.
Wow, gee, I wonder who that is.
Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era?
Me?
That's my son's room. You know how the rebellious teenagers are. Onward, onward, there's more to see.
We reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish.
Is it hot? Oh, it's
And
kinda
this
lame.
is the library. Oh my god, I
Don't we
love
find
this scene.
fanfic in this part? Sunlight streams
Oh,
in
no.
from floor to ceiling arched windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. Pick up a book.
You know, Lance, in the Victorian era there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youth into a life of crime, and would cause too much of a
Am I reading
distraction
the
from their
fanfic?
work and school.
I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud.
Naruto struggled against the chains Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants. Okay, I think that's enough.
Kira's face! And Damien snaps the book
Is he
shut
still
and
the
puts it
perfect
back
man,
into the
Kira?
shelf.
He's right up my alley.
That's a rare book for my private collection.
I want to suck his dick even more.
I walk up to the glass display of pin bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive.
It's like Solus, he just likes it when you look at his stuff and ask questions. Nice bugs!
That's true.
I pinned them
Yeah.
all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger.
You're just a
Ah,
fucking idiot.
The pinner's gambit. Is that a thing? No.
Great.
I walk to the window and greeted by a beautiful view of Damon's backyard. It shows us a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups.
guys, me.
With his daughters on his back.
yeah, bro.
Damn. He sees me and waves happily.
what's
Doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn.
Did you know that Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows? Wait, really? No. But Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Please, will you join me for tea?
I follow Damon to his sitting room where finger foods have already been set upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high back chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea.
I can't believe we're having high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this.
Damien smiles to himself. High tea as in it's filled
What?
with weed?
how delightful.
It's a common misconception that
Whose
high tea
voice
refers...
is that?
I don't know.
We'll have
but
to
it's
watch
sexy.
the credits. I don't remember. It's a common
good luck.
misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of the people
I
enjoying
feel like
it.
I haven't heard his voice yet.
When in fact the high
cute.
refers to both the later time of the day that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they're served.
Huh, interesting.
Oh, my dear friend, we're currently
Oh.
enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative.
Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich.
Well, he never really gets into any of the dads till like the second date.
Her home is impressive.
It seems like you really put a lot of work into this place. Thank you. No one's ever complimented my home before.
Every day.
Hell, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers in my place, and look at what you've done. I'm kind of jealous. That's very generous of you to say.
Aww.
What's got you so interested in goth stuff?
Oh.
Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you into the city?
To see a marching
Sorry?
band?
Did you guys see a marching band? I'm afraid I don't understand.
Get with it, Damien.
You're serious? Of course.
Your son's an emo.
But it's, you know, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band.
Oh, he's so cute. Oh, I'm sorry.
Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold.
He takes a sip of tea.
I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, Lance, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing, and quite honestly, rather attractive. Please, do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sound sophisticated.
That was me.
Love me some word jambles.
So lame.
What should we do?
They're all pretty stupid, so I don't...
Stop insulting our dad. He's us.
I don't know.
He's a cool dad.
What did he ask us?
Hobbies.
Which sounds...
I learned how to juggle once. Oh, damn it.
No.
She just said word jumbles.
Oh no.
It's okay. One negative thing doesn't affect that much.
Or does it?
It really doesn't. Interesting. I started out
Did
with...
you read it?
Yeah, people read it. Scars. But now I can comfortably juggle balls. Juggling pins is currently out of my purview.
Damon looks at me quizzically but shrugs it off.
I don't know why
Finish your team, finish your sandwiches.
Come, I have one more thing to show you.
Is that a dead bot? Oh.
Damien takes me around the back of his home where a variety of flowers flourish in beautiful
Oh,
ways.
that
He's
gargoyle's
loaded.
got an
A
ass.
small stone path weaves through it, and Butterfly's
Money.
foot lasers through the air.
That's his leg.
Oh,
What?
here. Oh, he...
My garden. It's beautiful. Thank you.
What of his
Victorians
job
took
is-
flowers and floral
What
arrangements
is he a
very
florist?
seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings.
Sounds exhausting.
Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message.
Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off the vine.
Lilium bulbiferum, the orange lily. What do you think this one means?
Okay.
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 My loins were ablaze. Do you choose your sweet revenge?
What should we choose? It's probably not. I don't know.
Well, it's definitely not the MCR reference.
Oh yeah. Maybe that what the tightest?
I don't know.
I don't know. What do you guys want me to choose?
I don't want to make him mad again.
It doesn't really matter.
I just want to hug him.
You can romance him either way. I mean, we've already got enough positive with him.
Let's say thou art the tightest.
Yeah.
Cool.
The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred.
Oh, thanks.
Well,
He's gonna give
and
it
that's
to us.
precisely why floral
Fuck you,
arrangements
get out of my
is
house.
so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower? I feel like it's one of these
Honeysuckle,
two.
probably.
Say
Well,
it.
don't.
I say
Choose what y'all want.
Let me think.
Not all of them give you negative and positive.
what's a snapdragon look like?
It's like red, right?
Maybe.
I mean, not all of them have positive or negative effects. Some of them are just like. You need to answer
Yeah,
them.
there were.
I think those are nice.
Snapdragons?
It looks like he maybe has some in his garden.
Okay. Because they're cute, and you can do the thing where you squeeze them so it looks like they're talking. What a lovely choice. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you.
So sweet.
He'd put together a bouquet for me? No one's ever given me a bouquet before.
God, he's like winning my heart.
I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers.
Honestly, we might be doing a Damien path. He's winning me over again.
Suddenly, a phone
Me
rings.
too.
Oh, Lance, will you excuse me? I must take this.
He pulls his cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised. It's not a rotary phone.
Go for it.
Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard.
Huge.
He's lovely.
This makes me wish I had a little more effort into the garden than Amanda and I try to start one time. Our watermelons grew the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately die. No, we do have to play a game here.
Do we?
Yeah, because the gargoyle.
Oh, that's right.
I think it's short though.
Yeah.
Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle!
That bar.
Yeah, just have to put it together real quick.
Oh, heck.
Oof.
Lindsay, please.
Maybe that's the wrong piece.
That's
No, that's
the
the head.
What?
Oh my
So
God.
it's definitely, yeah, it's that one. That's the wing.
This is not. Oh, can I turn it like. Oh, I can turn it upside down.
There we go. Head. Bam.
Goal.
Legendary.
Okay, League of Legends.
How do I get a D?
Oh, you just break it all.
Ooh, that was a close one. Uh-oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset.
Lance, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave. No problem, dude. Everything alright?
Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away.
Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucian.
Oh no.
What's wrong? He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school, post-haste. Do you need help? Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. You're right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate styles.
Oh, I remember.
I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go!
Oh.
This fuck again.
That's you.
Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo.
Who was Lucian before?
Hey, Damien.
Collins,
You're here in record time.
every single thing.
I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend.
Huh?
Who was Lucian before?
It's the
No,
goth
no, no,
son.
no. Who voiced him?
Uh,
I'll do it because I haven't. Seen
Probably you.
I think it was you.
Okay. Okay.
Wow, whatever it is, doesn't seem like this is Hugo's Damon's first time to the my kids are in trouble rodeo.
What is it this time?
Oh.
This Damien.
Oh.
You have to see to believe.
I remember this.
I don't know what it is.
Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness.
Watch your step.
I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm looking to the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. We find another teacher in a boiler room tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose.
Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this.
I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some
fuck?
masonry tools scattered around.
What happened here?
Ernest punched me.
Lucian tried to kill me.
Oh my.
The room falls silent.
I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen.
That's like the casket
You promised that there would be wine down here. You tricked me.
It really is the casket of armadillo, whatever his name is. Whoa, wait a second. Lucian, did you try to cask of Amontillado, Ernest?
I'm neither confirming nor denying that.
I turn to Damien and whisper to him.
What's cask of Amontillado? It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to a cellar with the promise of wine of fine vintage, then buries him alive beneath a brick wall.
Oh.
It's a lovely story.
Fantastic.
So wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him?
I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually gonna leave him there.
What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just gonna sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him?
Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized that I had lied about the wine.
And you were talking maniacally. That sort of tipped me off.
Ernest, 20 minutes?
I've raised a fucking idiot.
Dad.
It took you 20 minutes? Son, we just did an entire 2-week unit on the cask of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes
Toledo.
to realize
Toledo.
Lucian was leading you into
Just say
an elaborate
Just say
ruse.
armadillo.
Did you even read the story? I'm going to.
Thanks. Great.
I read the first 5 pages and then read a review of the movie.
What?
It's only 5 pages long, and there is no movie.
Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me.
Actually, he didn't even pay me. So when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson.
Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands.
You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here.
With you.
Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week.
Ernest and Lucian high five. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs.
Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodmarch, you too.
Thank you for your mediation.
We all head up the stairs out of the school in tense silence. Lucian, Damien, and I all pile into my car.
Why our
and
dad
begin
is the
to
one who's
drive
driving.
home.
Does nobody else own a car
Lucian
except for
immediately
Robert?
pulls up his hood up and stares at the
fine, I
widow
guess.
angrily.
I'm not going to therapy again.
I know, son, it's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see that you're struggling, so if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job. I know how much you want your own car.
He's so
I
nice.
can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed.
Same. Ugh, fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. He didn't freak out at
I
all.
love you, son.
Lucian continues staring out the window.
Don't make it weird, dude.
Love you too.
We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucian hops out the car, slams the door, and runs inside.
I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright, and all things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good, so there's your silver lining. There is that, yes.
I really admire how you handled that.
You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors. It rarely does. You're a good dad. See you around soon? It would be my honor and my pleasure.
Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her.
Yo,
What you watching?
Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition.
Ugh, I hate this show.
The couple on stream bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. The tiny house hunting brothers watch them with amused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling.
That's good shit.
I told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom.
Go ahead.
But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad.
I am not pooping outside, Greg.
Why don't they just get a regular sized house?
I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go?
It got strange. We had to go to the school to pick up Lucian since he tried to...
He lured Ernest down to the cellar with the promise of a fine vintage and then tried to brick him into the wall, right?
How did you know that? Has everyone read this story except for me?
Lucian live streamed the entire thing.
This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy's a character, but he's really good company. And a surprisingly diplomatic dad.
I dig his style. Me
You know
too,
what?
sis.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. I've got to pee.
Well, listen. Daddy points.
Daddy!
Are you
Yes.
familiar with the works of Corey Feldman? He simply slayed in The Lost Boys.
He likes Lost Boys? Of course he does.
I'm
It's a
gonna lick his
vampire
neck.
movie.
That was a long quote.
I know. I was
He's
surprised.
really short.
I hope something else of his is long.
Well,
What?
Hello?
he's trans, Kira.
Did we know
There's a
that
thing
yet?
called a strap
Yeah, I
on.
think so.
Does he bring it up?
I don't
I
care.
think maybe on the third date, actually, second or third.
I'm pansexual and I don't
But
care.
it's like, I'm pretty sure they drop hints before. Anyways, everyone knows the game's been out for like a year.
Alright. Well,
Wait. No.
What?
So, do we know when he transitioned?
After he had his son.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Awesome. Well,
Sorry,
Just like you
continue.
to know that Lindsay has lifted up her shirt and is slapping her stomach.
Bum, 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 bum.
Alright, thanks for watching. Follow us on Instagram. We didn't plug ourselves last time.
Ko-Fi!
Oh yeah, take a look
Yeah,
at our
we haven't
Ko-Fi.
checked that in a while.
It has like 80 views, but
If
no
you
one
want
has
us to
sent
make a
us anything.
Patreon and hear our behind the scenes
Yeah, we
stuff.
got some behind the scenes footage, not
Let us
necessarily
know.
game
Or
related,
audio.
but we got stuff.
audio.
Yeah.
We could do game related, just whatever.
If you'd like to hear some talk about Yoda.
But right now, I've got to
Okay, we're ending it now.
So we will go. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.